Hello, learning lovers. I'm Angie with Learn Love Tarot. Welcome in. Thank you for joining here today. I'm feeling some doubt in the energy here, but there is also, that's funny because it is the path of change today. Today is May 21st, 2024. However, energy is cyclical. So whenever you are brought to this message, by whatever means you are brought to it, know that there's something in here for you. It may be even just a tidbit of advice that you pass on for someone else. Maybe you watch it and it was meant to get to them through you. There's the Empress energy of surrender coming up for Thursday's energy of the full moon in Sag. And that is, we're already starting to feel that because we have so much going on. There's success there. So if you're doubting, just hang tight, okay? On Thursday, that is the path of hidden truth. Okay, so just stick with it, persevere for now. Remember, we are on that soul retrieval energy. Purpose. I know what I am here to do. Okay, and wow. So it's like does somebody want to break their contract? Because if you feel like you can't do it, you're doubting you have the strength. Well, you do. It's going to be okay. So let's see what we got going on here. This is a general message. My song of the day was Runaway by Shannon. So I'll just get our energy here out on the table and see what's going on. We've got Trust in the Current Energy by the Full Moon Imagination. There's that fear I was feeling. Okay. And Love. Bottom of the deck energy, we've got Purpose and Perseverance through that, through to this piece. Okay, beautiful. All right, just keep swimming, guys. Just keep swimming. Okay, a lot of third eye Archangel Metatron energy. Now, all the fives that we've been feeling and getting in the cards constantly, all the fives are here. Okay, do not fear this change, all right? It's always for the better. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And it is indeed the day of change. So if you were born, take your birth date and add them up and keep adding the numbers until you get to a single digit. So today will be life path number 7. So any babies born today, or if you reduce to a single digit and it's 7, that is the energy of the Chariot. And that is when we are aligned with our mind and our heart in connection to the soul, because the Emperor drives that Chariot, right? Because that balance has to come in or else he's unable to drive the Chariot. Now, he's using, there's no reins on that Chariot. Okay, so that's intuition, and that's simply soul alignment. When you're in alignment with your path, you just get in that Chariot and go. Now, this is interesting here. The sister card, the sister birthday card for Life Path 7 is the Tower energy. So that's something shocking and surprising, which I do believe we had, there's a Uranus conjunction coming up. We'll have to look at that. But what you do want to do to see where this revelation is, 2 degrees 55 in your birth chart. If you don't know how to find that, you can email me to get a copy of your own handmade birth chart. And you're going to be looking for the orange sections to denote fire, and look for Sagittarius. Look within that section and you'll see what life area that you could be, speaking of orange, that you could be experiencing this change and energy of soul retrieval. We are in the belly of Sekhmet at the moment, and that's scary. There's a reason that we feel fearful, right? And it is a labyrinth of sorts. Okay, so this is what we're working with here. Now, some of the lyrics to that song Tears are falling and I feel the pain, wishing you were here by me to end this misery. I wonder why she ran away, and I wonder where she will stay, my little runaway. Okay, now this song was released on March 3rd of 1961. So that was pulling me back to the energy of the house that built me. That reading was posted on the Spiritual View last Friday. And then attached to that was an extended reading for all, because we still have a stellium and Taurus. And then what you're going to do is layer the following readings depending on earth, air, fire, and water. And that could be for you or your person, just to kind of see what's going on in the energy. And there were some synchronicities in those reads. So that's what you'll want to look for. The reason I think this was like an aha, was because, well, yesterday we had the sun move into Gemini. And we had, which was at 8:59 a.m. here Eastern time, which whittles down to a 22, which is a master architect. It's a master number. 11s, 22s, and 33s. You do not break down further. Now, 22, 2 and 2 is 4, Emperor energy. The Emperor drives the chariot. In addition, we had the moon enter Scorpio last night, my Scorpio moon, at 6:34 p.m. Eastern, and that tallies up to a 13, which is death and transformation card. Okay, so you have to release one thing in order to allow what you want to come in to come in. And again, death energy for that birthday life path would be 4, the energy of the Emperor. And we saw in that extended, in that the house that built me reading, that on the divine feminine side, the emperor was the first card out, was the 3. It was all about the 33s in that reading, March 3rd, that this was released in 1961, which is also 1961 is an 8 year, just like 2024. So there's something going on with this path of change. And I feel like the divine feminine is switching it up and maybe shocking this emperor, like, hey, wait, where are you going? So we'll see. We'll see what comes out. We'll see what comes out in the cards. Okay. Let's see what's happening. Let me set that aside so I can make some more room over her. All right. That's what we're going to do. Okay, fine. I just need a bigger table, period. Okay, so I wanted to use the deep deck today because we're gonna sneak in there. It's very air energy, which is coming out all over the place here with the purple energy of that third eye and Archangel Metatron. But this change is part of your purpose, and it will bring peace. Okay, so let's go ahead here and find out in the cards what is going on. Bottom of the deck, we had 4 of Swords. So healing energy regarding an Ace of Cups, and we saw that love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Now, this is a love offer coming in from Spirit. Because you successfully completed some kind of a cycle here. So I'm excited to see what that is. Releasing any pain or any betrayals of the past. 10 of Swords would be 1 + 0, turning into an Ace of Swords because some kind of truth has hit. Okay, 2 more shuffles. We're going to get a 9-card spread for the general reading. We'll extend the outcome energy. There's another Ace of Wands, Page of Cups, learning about what is in our own hearts, learning what is in our heart. What do we value? Okay. I nourish and embrace the creative aspect of my mind. Boy, if that is an Ace of Wands. And there is the Creatrix. So we have a reading. That's our split. Okay. All right. All right. So our card, before I cut here, Creatrix energy, which is all 4 aces. We've seen a ton of 10s And remember, those all turn to aces. Aces are all potential. Okay, when we're afraid of something, guys, I had to keep saying this to myself. You know, the day came for Broody, and it was just so scary, and I was afraid, and it's just testing our resolve to love. That's all fear is doing here. Your resolve to love yourself and put up boundaries, and your resolve to face new changes in what? Relationships. And what I say, it's for a purpose. It'll bring peace and success as well. Because when you tune into love and you access the cups, the pentacles just come. All right, let's go ahead and see. So what this whole reading is going to be about is, what are you creating here? And after the cut, wow, Six of Cups, which has shown up several times in my predictive energy reading from the new moon to the full moon in Sagittarius. Wow. Okay, that card just does not want to quit. Let's see where we go. All right, trust, Hierophant. I accept my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Okay, so this Hierophant, she has faces on all sides, and even though she's in the dark, okay, she can see everything. Very High Priestess energy, even though it is that 5 of the Hierophant of change. This is a guru, a shaman, a guide. It could also have to do with commitment, okay? And we do have the 6 of Cups that clarified the 4 of Wands for this gibbous moon energy. And love is divine. I am nothing except love. So we do see in the environment a third time now where someone from the past is coming into the present to affect the future. Okay, my little runaway, where are you running to? Okay, Hierophant, being a teacher, guru, a guide to help others, perhaps. Let's see here, 4 of Cups, imagination. So with that creative energy there of that magician, that's all 4 aces, okay? 4 aces of potential. Now, there's 3 down here that this person has. So the situation, there's something that is not being seen. We did see that cup of love on offer on the cut. So it's like this Ace of Cups here is the only ace of potential that feels like it's missing, but Spirit's saying it's right here. Okay, and whoever you are, if this reading is for you, you've been through it. Okay, if you can see, it's like her skin, that sensitive skin, the heart hovering above her head. It's like she's been filleted back and just feels raw. It can also be in energy of frustration and not liking what's there in front of you. I love that it says, I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind, because we already had the High Priestess predicted for this full moon energy. Okay, and I have nothing to hide. So don't think you can hide. You don't have to, that you have to hide your wounds. Okay, the Queen of Heaven and Earth is balancing out the energy so that she can get in that chariot and go towards this love energy, this Ace of Cups that's been missing. There's a 2 of Pentacles, like if you've been back and forth on a decision, but that is crossed by the energy of the High Priestess. And whatever that is, follow it, because it is your wish fulfillment. And let me see you shake your tail feather. So if you're the one hopping in that chariot, look at all that purple energy too of that peacock strutting their stuff. So, and with that creative energy, she is holding a cup here, an open head cup that has a measuring tape, some scissors, and needle and thread. Okay, so it's something she's making for herself. And it's something that whatever you're creating right now is going to make you very, very happy. But do not let this fear energy kind of stop that momentum, okay? Because it turns out Six of Cups and the predictive energy, which was also on the bottom here when we split. Okay, so the opportunity is to conquer the devil. That's the 15 energy. Now, this is Persephone meeting Hades down for 6 months of the year when we have fall and winter. And if you can see her face here, she ain't having a bad time. She ain't having a bad time. And we do have where the Three of Swords came out here, crossing that previous Six of Cups. And then we had another Six of Cups come out, crossing the King of Cups just after this full moon. So it feels like there's that revelation there. Okay. And this Five of Cups, whatever this hurt was, possibly from some lover's energy, that was possibly a family situation, could have lived together, had children together. Maybe you had a combined family. And the devil energy is literally fear. And that's what we're showing up here. And I just said, whatever this opportunity is, whatever you're creating, don't let fear sabotage that. Now, the sister card to the 15 card of the devil is indeed the Lovers. And we had that Lovers crossed by the Lovers energy show up at that first quarter moon back on the 15th. Okay. So let's keep going here. What in the recent past, okay, a Knight of Wands. And this can be like, I trust my inner voice now about this, because the Knight of Wands sometimes gets a bad rap, Sagittarian energy, because they are there for a good time, not a long time. Well, they can be, but they're also very passionate and exuberant, very joyful and buoyant and positive. But you do see him wearing two different suits here. First, he's this gentleman, you know, he's this knight in shining armor, holding steady his wand there. Knights are deployed by the King of Wands. And while he's waiting, he's distracted here because not only is he a knight, but he's offering a rose up here to the corner like, toodaloo, look at me. This can be very flirtatious energy. And it's like, the Hierophant knows if this was a family situation, you got eyes in the back of your head. Your inner voice trusts that. Okay. I knew I saw the devil. It was the devil in the Eight of Wands and the current energy. And there it is right there. Wow. Okay. So it's standing your ground with that Seven of Wands. When we had that Six of Cups with broken heart, crossing it. And then we had fast, passionate communication. Okay, we're getting closer to this full moon, but in the devil energy. So either we're fearing this passionate communication, or we fear that we can't trust this person if they're a little flighty, if they're a little fly by night, if they just want to play with that wand. You know, maybe we're just not here for that. Okay. So trust your inner voice, because it will always guide you correctly, even when it comes to the devil. Fear is just testing your resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay. All right. Now you can stay. Now at least I knew I had that card in there. Okay, so moving, what is the center or the heart of this reading, this creative energy that helps you shake your tail feather? Very kind of Queen of Wands feeling. Death and transformation. Okay, so the song has come into play here with that, with the Death card here, both in that Gemini moving into the sun yesterday, or the sun moving into Gemini. 13 Death card here is right here at the heart of this reading. 1 and 3 is 4, which is the Emperor. And then that's the moon moving into Scorpio last night, right here. Pluto, Scorpio energy. So this is her submitting, okay, surrendering into the process of dissolving the caterpillar body so that she could become the butterfly. So there is a snake wrapped around her in protection because that is representing knowledge. Okay, the knowledge that she has gained, it is holding on to a skeleton of the past, and she is half formed here, but there's still a little bit of skeletal energy left over here. And it's not, the process is not quite done. So I said, hang on, we're not quite there yet. I'm getting confirmation of that. So again, something has to be made, something has to be let go of, space has to be created in order for us to get the new to come in. Okay, I meant to start my timer there. Do have a reading. Pardon me. Thank you so much for that, Grace. Okay. Near future energy, Knight of Wands. What I say, you've been through it. It's just testing our resolve to live in the energy of love. Now, the Knight of Wands is a wounded warrior energy that is still in the sign of Aries along with the North Node. Okay, and Nine of Wands is also about not repeating the same patterns. Additionally, this is Spirit saying in the near future, this is whatever this whatever this was that wounded you, okay, that kind of feels like it just filleted you and laid you open and exposed. It's not for nothing, okay? It's for the transformation. It's for this long, hard journey. And look how, she's just kind of sliced up as well. It can, like I said, repeating patterns would also be Nine of Wands energy, which does delay our transformation. Okay. So again, devil is fear energy. That can be addiction. That can be codependency, repeating patterns. And then we do have fire energy here, book ending. And it's interesting that we have major arcana triangulating here in the energy. So the base is the Hierophant, is conquering the devil because you've learned this and you're trusting that high priestess energy, your inner voice of this purple Metatron third eye. And then the point of that, it's pointing down, Empress energy, Dorito. That's where we're triangulating here. Okay. The block, there it is. I knew that was going to come out again. The block is the 10 of Swords. When it's in the block position, you do read it both ways. So, I mean, this is ultimate betrayal. So it's in the past. Okay. And if it was by a fire energy, you learn the lesson and you're like, I got your number. I got your number now. You know how to discern this devil energy. And Nine of Wands is Spirit saying you are almost there. Now, the good thing about the 10 of Wands as a block, so if it was in reverse, that means we're hanging on to the pain, okay? We're hanging on to the pain of whatever this betrayal was, maybe even giving to another, being a flirt, and you're like, that's got to change, okay? And it very possibly was while they were committed to you or someone else. If this is your energy, again, it's still a lesson. Flip the energies if need be. Now, 10 of Swords in the upright is, again, an Ace of Swords. So this truth, okay, has brought you this deep spiritual lesson. The Hierophant is big time spiritual lessons. What does Spirit want us to know? That you'll be victorious. That Nine of Cups, you're going to shake your tail feather, guys. High Priestess, I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. This is just testing your resolve here, but you will be victorious, and this is after a long battle. Victory after a long battle. Now, there are two people behind her there that look a bit jealous. So watch out for that, because as you do change your energy and transform, your vibration rises. And all of a sudden now, you know, this Knight of Wands is going, oh, but wait, you mean I can't, you know, control them anymore? I can't charm their pants off anymore? Oh, snap. That person's you've transformed here for your victory. And some people get jealous of that. When your vibration rises and theirs does not, all of a sudden they have something nasty to say. Take that as a thank you. Take that as a compliment. Take that as a thank you for showing me who you are, because that's something that is within them that is unresolved. Guys, I cannot make this up. This King of Cups will not stop rising above. So when the water is tumultuous like that, the King of Cups, the King of Cups keeps us cool. He's like, be cool, man, be cool. And this is turning on the light. So we already saw that Knight be deployed there in previous readings, like a lot. He came out a lot. The Knight is deployed by the King of Cups. And what happens in that card there is that Orca, when all the water is stirred up and you can't see, well, if you can't see and everything's stirred up, then you also can't fish. You can't eat. So he rises above the chaos, keeps us cool. Be cool, man. Just be cool. Just hang in there. Rises above the chaos. So he's like, because I know I got to eat. Okay, there's the King of Cups. And he is offering his heart's cup. And he's among a desolated, like that air, everything around him is just decimated. It's just utter chaos. It looks like a tower has actually happened. So by you transforming your energy and you learning the lesson of this, like I said, it's a big lesson about juggling energies. Okay, we've got to surrender. Nothing is yet set in stone. So even if you don't think that Ace of Cups is coming, I beg to differ, in the form of someone who has balanced their mind and their heart and tapped into their soul energy. Wow. So let's go ahead and take this extended outcome energy. 10 of Cups as predicted. 8 of Wands, fast, passionate communication that I just talked about there with that 6 of Cups energy and the Devil. A temptation. Here is Queen of Pentacles energy, pre-Empress energy. I just said in the heart of the reading is the death and transformation. She still has some skeletons there, some shadow work to continue working on. But then the next step, the Queen of Pentacles, is the next step to the Empress. So it goes 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Empress energy. So there's the luck of Jupiter coming in to help us for that Kazemi we just had. And again, we're already feeling that energy of the full moon. And there's a lot happening with transits in that energy. It's kind of knuck and futz. But it is lucky. By you raising your Empress energy, you combat this fear. You let it go. You realize it's only testing your resolve to love. And this love comes in. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things, even the shitty lessons. The people that backstab us, they have something to teach us, right? I know that's never fun, never a fun way to learn something. What I just do with my card. Oh, here we go. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stand your ground on this 10 of Cups, on this rainbow connection. I did a reading about that rainbow connection. Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy made an appearance there. So this is standing your ground on what it is, how you love and want to be loved. We do have Venus changing signs. Is that on the same day? Yeah, it is. It's also Thursday. It enters Gemini. So it's entering a whole new energy here. 2, 3, 4 cardinal, 5, 6, 7 is fixed. So more fixed energy, standing your ground against this fire energy. Okay. And it doesn't have to be a fire sign. Let's please get out of the habit of dismissing a reading if we hear that it's not our correct sign, because the fact is we have the whole zodiac in our own personal birth charts. And when those planets transit, even if you don't have a personal planet there, that planet's still affecting that life area that it's transiting in you for. Okay, so King and Queen energy here, standing your ground for what you want in love. Now, this is allowing spirit to help carry you there. This can also be travel energy. But again, it's this passionate communication as the outcome after your transformation, which is going to leave a hard decision. So Two of Swords can be willful blindness. Her hands are behind her back, and she's just put them there. Now there's a hand floating out. Another cup is floating. Okay, so that's the third time we saw it on the Ace of Cups with the ballerina. So that's the missing cup. We saw it on the pre-shuffle on the splits, and now we're seeing it again here on the Two of Swords. And in her other hand is the wand, the magic, making that manifestation come to be. Now, because we got a knight deployed, the wands, as the King of Wands is deployed as knight, and now we have a King of Cups that just keeps showing up with the Six of Cups. This could be two people coming back from the past, guys. Yeah, we are in Pluto retrograde. So as we are in retrograde in the sign of Aquarius, we're going to retrograde back into Capricorn briefly. I didn't like it much either. But this time when it goes direct, we're going to be there for about 20 years. So we'll be fine. All right, let's see what's happening in the environmental energy here. Let me see if I can get what's after the Two of Swords, Three of Wands. So your manifestation is, your ship is coming in. Whatever you manifested, especially if it was back on that Aries eclipse, it's coming. You're getting communication about this in the outcome energy again after you make the transformation. If you don't create the space, it's got nowhere to go. That new relationship has nowhere to go because this change here still hasn't cut away the old. Okay. That's what brings success. Nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Chariot energy. All right. Now let's go into man, love. And there's that 10 of Cups and King of Cups. Can't make it up. It's on its way, guys. All right. Environmental energy. You can treat this as what's coming towards you that you don't know is in your environment. You may or may not know, or you can treat this energy as the other person. Six of Cups, the lovers. Oh my God. Six of Cups, the lovers. Six of Cups, King of, like, this was all predictive. This is on my full moon in Taurus prediction for this next 2 weeks till the, new moon in Taurus, predicted until the full moon in Sag. The lovers, six, we got 6 and 6. That I knew it was the house that built me because it was the third single on her third studio album, First 33. And it was released in March 3 of 2021. Another 3, 2 sets of 3s. 33, 33 is 66. I knew that was connected. I could feel it. So this is the Knight of Cups, or the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. She's showing her Hierophant self there with this esoteric knowledge. She's using her intuition and tapping into her intuition, and he is showing the cards beneath his vest. Yes, best, not chest. We do see Isis, the goddess of magic, there with that Four of Pentacles, which is an energy of don't hold on, 4 and 4 there. Don't hold on too tightly to something, because if you don't let it go, this change can't come in. Okay, this Three of Pentacles, you gotta act as a team. Okay, to get fed, those three wolves have to encircle and surround that elk. Wow. In the Mary Magdalene energy, I'm the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. If you're waking up here and this is your spiritual awakening, this is beautiful. Doing the work. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. Now we got 3 sixes. That's an 18 energy. That is the moon card, and also the energy 1 + 8 is 9 of the Hermit. So that's after much self-examination, Virgo energy, and change here of that Pluto wipeout. Yep, clearing the decks. 8 of Pentacles, working hard, becoming an expert. This is reminiscing the past. This is 2 twins here sitting on a swan. And yes, it is skeletal because apparently the swan song can be heard before their death, transforming into spirit. There's that Queen of Wands. Didn't I tell you I felt that over here? Scorpio energy, Aries energy. Okay, so Aries of that North Node. This is you shaking your tail feather. Look at her feathers there as her cape. This is you shaking your tail feather, guys. This is your glow up. Wow. And when you do the work, you get the glow up, your vibration raises, okay? And all of a sudden, other energies are now interested as well. Oh, perfect. Ending with the Ace of Cups that was missing up here in the situation. So if you got 3 aces in a situation, guys, and it's okay, we've got the action, we've got the pentacles, we've got financial security, stability, and the Hermit. Oh my God. And we've got truth, but there may not be actual love. Are we being honest about what it is that our heart truly wants? Somebody knows what they want. Outcome energy. Can't make it up. Wow. Wow. Just wow. With the Hermit, deep self-examination. So that's crazy. And the Hermit energy we had because of the moon, the 9 and 9 is 18. Okay, 3 times 3 sixes is 18, which is the moon. And then the sister card is the Hermit. Just wow. Looking at ourselves in the mirror, looking at her reflection of our past selves. And there's this little flame that she's still holding a candle for someone else for. Missing the love. On the other end of the energy, there's King of Pentacles coming for this Queen of Pentacles. I don't know, guys, if they're too late or not. Again, that's 2 different energies to me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move into the extended, but if this is where I know what I'm here to do, perseverance, purpose, peace comes from change, and change brings a relationship that is successful. I mean, King and Queen of Pentacles, they got everything they need because they learned when they share their love, when they share the cards beneath their vest, when they open up to really who they are and what they want, the reward is the Pentacles. Okay, if this is where we part ways, I'm just going to give you a card of advice here for both ends. So what did I pick up there that maybe wanted to come along? come to life, painting yourself back to life. There's the checkerboard there. It might take some strategy. If monkey mind was in the way, telling you can't do something, that is bullhucky. Going beyond normal, that Ace of Swords aha moment, the light bulb moment that comes on, that is a 14 card. And that is Temperance energy, finding the pieces of the puzzle to yourself to get peace. Bottom of the deck energy there. And it's a 5 of change. Wow. Okay. One card of advice for this side of the board, please. If I do have time, I'll go into an extended and break it down by earth, air, fire, and water with some advice for each sign. I really think this is pretty straightforward. Put in the comments. How about that? If you'd like me to add on to this reading at some point. Okay, our advice for this side of the board. Mirror. That's what happens. Our mirror reflections. We are shown who we are by the other person. That's a 4. The Emperor energy is coming back. Treat your body like the palace that it is. You do not have to stay, even if it's emotionally or mentally, in that wounded place. That's what this whole situation's about. It's just fear. Okay. Crossed by escapist. Come home to yourself. Come home to yourself. What is it that you love and value? Taking a good look in the mirror, the man in the mirror, and understanding what your passion, what lights your fire, and someone's coming for it, guys. It's in the energy. Heavy, heavy. Just wow. Red and orange, and that would be root and sacral chakra connecting to the green heart chakra. Come home to yourself. Come home to your heart, and look. She has a little flame that she's holding right there. Just like the Hermit card. Just beautiful. I couldn't have created a story like that if I even tried. Wow, guys. Here for it. All right. If again, I hope you are fabulous. I hope you are well. I hope this message finds you and helps you on your path to heart healing. And for now, much love from me to you, from my heart to yours.